Factoring is a means of processing financial transactions. The factor is a third party who buys the accounts receivable from a business. There are two main types of factoring. Advance factoring involves a cash advance that's provided to the company from the factor. This is usually between 70 and 85% of the purchase price for the accounts. The balance is paid when the accounts are collected. Maturity factoring occurs when the purchase price is not paid until the accounts in question have reached maturity. The factor assumes financial responsibility for the accounts that have been sold. The factor is responsible for collection on the accounts and assumes the potential risks associated with them. International factoring takes place when this financial process is transferred from a domestic arena to an international one. International factoring works very similarly, but usually involves some additional steps. With international factoring, there's usually an export factor and an import factor. The export factor assumes responsibility for goods provided by the seller. This factor then transfers the goods to an import factor. The import factor, upon receipt of the goods, may extend a line of credit to the export factor. Through this system, the buyer can place orders through an import factor on an open account. The individuals at each step of the procedure are responsible for a very specific task. This reduces risks at every stage of exporting. When the system runs smoothly, the buyer provides payment to the import factor. The import factor passes the funds along to the export factor, and the export factor provides payment to the seller. At each step, the appropriate company will take a cut of the proceeds. Do you want top factoring service vendors to compete for your business? If so, go to www.insideup.com/factoring services.